Welcome to Movie Trivia Under the Lights. Uno, dos, tres, wow! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Movie Trivia Frenzy, a first-of-its-kind event where we have two huge matches in one day. But before I talk about those, let me just go on and bring out my fellow commissioner, Luke, and Ryan Cam, recent joinee of the hosting desks. How are you two doing today?
I'm doing absolutely amazing, Commissioner Jack, ready to get down to business on these two matches.
Commissioners, I am ready for both of our matches because they look absolutely tantalizing. I'm so excited. I can't wait for them.
Yes, so before we are able to get to the singles trivia match for Ren and Hunter for a third time, we do have one more match that precedes it. The first round of the semifinals of our duos trivia tournament. We have Tyler and Merc, consisting of the Mercenaries of Bad News, taking on Kurt and Helmer, aka the Royal Flush. Now, Luke and Ryan, when you take a look at these teams, they're both kind of designed in the same way almost. You have Kurt and Merc, who, if you would call them blockbuster kids, and then Tyler and Helmer, who are more so Netflix kids. So that age gap here in the two teams, I really think that might shape out to really cover a wide range of knowledge with these four competitors. What do you guys think?
Absolutely. There's knowledge on both sides, and Alex, even being a Netflix kid, he seems to only live in the 50s, so that definitely balances it out. And of course, on the other team, not much different. Plenty of knowledge, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. And even like when you take a look at somebody like Alex Helmer, that rule doesn't fully apply to him because he's obviously the king of classic cinema. I mean, when you take a look at their stats from the previous matches, you'll see that neither team actually needed to play the director round. They were able to seal up those points very quickly. Granted, there might have been some bad luck with a wild card draw or somebody's internet connection, but both teams were really able to pull through and really command their performances on screen.
Though I think a bit of an X factor coming into this match is I think I'm getting the sense of the Royal Flush possibly overlooking the Mercenaries of Bad News. They're thinking, oh, we're in the finals already. Don't count out the Mercenaries of Bad News. I was there for the match where they beat Ant-Man and the Boss. Do not overlook these two. I have a feeling that there's going to be an upset.
Yeah, and that's taking into account their 100% perfect picture ranking from their last match. So how about enough talk, and how about we bring on out the competitors?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Exactly.
Entering the arena, the number 3 seed, the Mercenaries of Bad News. How are you two gentlemen doing today?
Really good. Excited. Yep, I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm ready to get this over with. Ready to send the Royal Flush packing.
Ready to shut up the trash talkers.
They have been sending many a trash talk towards your end, so let's see how they shall react. Entering the arena, the number 2 seeded, with a record of 1-0, the Royal Flush. Here, fellas.
We're here, kids! We're here!
Are you even old enough to drink that, Helmer?
Oh.
Are you old enough to be in this match, Mark?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is so exciting, boys. How are we doing? I know that was exciting for you guys, beating one single player last match. Oh, that's so cool, you guys.
Right?
I'm
Right?
so psyched for you guys.
Oh,
It's so
Not our fault.
amazing. Just
Hasn't worked out.
congratulations.
That's awesome.
Especially for Tyler, especially for him. He really needed that win, and
You
I'm
guys
just so
want the
happy.
Special
for him.
Olympics,
Alex,
LOC.
I said it when we faced off against Gall, you and Gall, and me and Ren.
Who,
I have some
who
words
is
to
that
say,
name you
but I'm
speak
gonna
of?
say-
What is that name you speak of? That name is not
Gall.
relevant here.
Yeah. Who?
It's
But-
just so pathetic how you need this, Tyler. You
Let
need
me
so
rebut, my
bad.
good sir.
Oh,
I have
boy,
some
raise your
words.
voice. That is so
Well, I'm
rude.
gonna save them because you
No.
don't deserve what I have to say.
Then don't say it. I
He's-
don't care what you have to say. Then don't say it.
Helmer.
Commissioners,
He's
commissioners, I highly,
cracking.
I highly
Helmer.
suggest that we get this started. I think there's going to
Helmer.
be a
He's
fight.
cracking already.
I completely
Yeah.
agree
Let's
with
get this
that
started
analysis.
before someone tears their head
You're
off.
going to watch a person mentally implode on tonight's episode of
Why
Trivia.
you
Yeah.
talking about your team like that?
And-
Reach through their computer screen and hit someone. We better
Metaphorically, I've already done that. So
All right, now before the blood continues to boil, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the rules for round 1? Luke, if you would.
I would. Round 1. 8 questions in round 1, 15 seconds for each question. Competitors must write down answers legibly and completely. 1 point from each correct answer. Competitors and teams have 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use through the course of the match. If a competitor goes perfect in the first round, they will get the honorary Helmer bonus question for a potential 9th point.
woo!
Mercenaries of Bad News, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Kurt, I've heard worse comments, so that's just
Well, it's just the tip of the
I'm
iceberg,
ready.
baby boy. Don't
Royal
you-
Flush, are you ready?
We
Yes,
are.
so.
Well, then let's get ready to clash. Luke, you can get started with the first question.
I'm sweaty.
start
How's
that.
everybody feeling? I'm nervous. No, I'm not. Go.
What is the subtitle to the sequel of the Jason Statham film, Crank?
Do you need the whole title or just the
Yeah.
subtitle?
The subtitle.
Okay. Were you alive for this one, Helmer?
I have no idea.
And 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Tyler.
nothing.
Got nothing. Mark
I got you, Tyler.
and Kurt
High voltage.
and Mr. Helmer.
Didn't have it.
Of course, it's
Didn't
not a
have
Paul
it.
Newman question.
That's 1 point.
Carter didn't get it either, dude.
That's 1 point apiece.
He wasn't
is
talking about
high.
me, Helmer. He was talking about you.
It is high voltage.
Moving on to the second question. Leonardo DiCaprio portrayed Jay Gatsby in the most recent interpretation of The Great Gatsby, but who portrayed the titular character in Jack Clayton's 74 adaptation? See a lot of whiteboards writing. That's good to see.
I'm only
I haven't
watching
seen the
Great
version, but I
Gatsby
know,
in
but I
that
know who
one,
it
too.
is.
It's okay.
And 3, 2, 1.
Merc was in grade 2 when that movie was released.
Let's start with Alex Helmer.
Did he increase a grade ever? It's Robert Redford.
Of course, you'll get this one.
Mr. Kurt.
Our boy, Robbie Redford, baby. You
Mark?
kidding me? Low hanging
Mr.
fruit.
Sundance himself.
And Tyler.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Robert Redford.
That's 4
You
across
know
the board.
Spanish too? What? This guy-
Everyone gets
Hey,
it
he got
correct.
a Dominican teammate. He got to learn some Spanish.
Amazing stuff.
Currently sitting tied at a score of 3-3. Moving on to the third question.
Bruce Almighty, X2, Troy, School of Rock. Which of the 4 films were not released in 2003? I actually tested myself on this question when I came upon the question sheet, and I got it right.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
this is a
good.
deep cut.
And 3, 2, 1, time. Let's go to Mr. Helmer
I don't know. I put School of Rock.
and Kurt
Yeah, I wrote school.
and Merc.
Disappointed in you, Kurt.
Was it Troy? Fucking
And
I
Tyler.
don't remember that piece of shit.
I guessed X2.
Give it to me,
And
Jack. Oh, look,
Mr.
sorry.
Brad Pitt in Troy was the correct answer.
Oh, jeez.
Merc.
2002?
One.
It was 2004.
Was it 2004? God, I blocked that out of my memory.
That's all. That's why I was stuck. I'm like, hello. I was trying to figure it out for that. It was
I know School of Rock was like a late 2002. That's where my mind was going. It's like October.
Heading
Merc's
on to
still
the
on.
fourth question.
Merc's still on for a perfect round. The only one.
It's okay, not for long.
Question number 4. What is Wong Kar-wai's only Oscar-nominated movie?
Are we talking for best foreign film or like
Only period. Yeah.
Oh.
3, 2,
Repeat.
1.
It's one.
I did not finish writing.
Okay.
I'm guessing this is funny.
Helmer, we got this, baby boy. I'm fine.
3.
How do you feel? I
2,
feel great.
I
One.
look okay.
Time.
Merc's
So
already
the time-
second guessing himself. This is great.
Please.
4 questions in.
Let the competitors
Uh,
keep their mumbling between the rounds.
I'm done.
Sorry.
All right,
Merc.
let's start with Tyler.
It was a shot in the dark, but I put In the Mood for Love.
Merc.
In the mood for love.
Helmer.
In the mood for love.
And Kurt.
When I call up Mrs. Banark, usually on a Friday or Saturday night,
Oh
I
my
ask her
God.
the question. I say, "Hey,
Just show the
baby,
answer.
are you in the mood for love?" And habitually, I
The
get a
correct
no.
answer is the Grandmaster.
Oh,
Nobody
damn it. I was
gets,
thinking of that.
Oh.
At least
nobody gets the perfect
Yeah,
round.
Yeah, I had
Score
2046
remains-
before I put In the mood for love.
The score remains 4-3.
I don't even care that I didn't. Get
Kurt,
the
let me
answer.
just quickly say that
No, it's okay.
I
No,
was
no, it's in
bullied throughout
between
high
questions.
school,
No, I can't
so
hear
I
you.
know. So I've heard a lot of bad things.
what is this
That not-
tomfoolery?
Moving on.
I would
to
like
the
to
fifth
head
question.
on to the 5th question.
Luke.
Blue Jasmine and Still Alice won the Best Actress Oscar in 2014 and 2015, respectively. Which same actor played the titular character's husband in both films? Respect to that actor. And 3, 2, 1. That's time. Mr. Kahuna Burger.
You won me a match one time. Alec Baldwin.
Oh, wow.
And Kurt.
I didn't have an idea, so I put Mark Ruffalo, thinking.
And
something
Merc.
Ooh,
Alec
okay.
Baldwin.
And Tyler.
Oh, Kurt's a lone wolf. It's Alec Baldwin.
It's okay, big fella. It's okay.
Alec Baldwin, it is.
Hmm.
3 competitors get that one right. The score is
6-4.
I don't think I've seen
Good eye.
Still Alice.
Moving on to your 6th question in the
It's the
first
definition of
round.
Oscar bait.
Elmer,
I figured.
Yeah.
Shoot,
I'll
man.
be upset if you miss this one.
Oh, yeah.
Audrey Hepburn won her only competitive Oscar for what movie?
Thank you.
How many repeats we got?
You got all
Three.
three.
If you want to
Three?
use one, use it now.
And 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
It's 1.
If you think you have it, use it.
That was a waste. Go. Let's get it over with.
3,
Alrighty.
2, 1.
Let's
Time.
start with Tyler.
Man,
Oh, Kurt, that's such a petty because I believe it's Roman Holiday.
I knew it. I knew that.
Merc.
Yeah, I think I got it wrong. I put My Fair Lady.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a shocker.
Mhm.
Kurt.
Oh, sorry. So
Oh, I got nothing. I got nothing. Just go to Alex.
And Helmer.
Roman Holiday.
There you go.
Alrighty. And the young guys get that point. The correct answer is Roman Holiday. Very good job,
Come
gentlemen.
on, Kurt, you should know this. You're older than most of us here. Come on, dude.
You're older than most of us.
Moving on to your 7th question.
Come on.
In how many films with the Scream franchise does Liev Schreiber appear? Not quite Rob Schneider.
Tyler, I see you struggling over there. We're bringing this one, dipshit.
And 3, 2, 1. That's time. Helmer.
My pen's running out of ink, so I just wrote the same number multiple times too.
Okay. And Kurt.
It'd be 3.
And
Sorry,
Merc.
you didn't write it like be cool.
3. Oh,
And
yeah,
Tyler.
I also said 2.
Don't worry, Tyler. I got that point for us.
The ink runs out, but still not the correct answer. It is 3 movies.
1, 2. Was he in 3 and
3.
was
He
in-
gets
He was in
killed
he gets killed
Oh,
in
I've-
the third one in the beginning.
first.
I've not seen.
10
I haven't
minutes.
seen 3 actually. Okay.
It's not very.
It's the worst.
It's literally it's the worst.
The score is currently 8-6. Pretty close ball game as we move into the 8th and final question of this round. Danny Houston, Melissa Leo, and Sean Penn are featured in which Alejandro G. Inarritu film?
Don't worry, Tyler. I got us.
In 3, 2, 1. Time. Tyler.
Man, I'm throwing a lot of shots in the dark this first round. I got I guess 21 grams.
Okay, and Merc.
21 grams.
And Kurt.
1-2 grams.
And Helmer.
Tres.
Didn't have it.
He doesn't have it. That's
The
good.
correct
because the
answer
other have it.
is the correct answer is 21 grams. That's 2 points for the Mercenaries of Bad
Okay.
News, and 1 more for the Royal Flush. Only a 3-point lead, gentlemen, as we move on to
Thanks
the
to Kurt.
second round, everyone's favorite picture round. Luke,
Enjoy
if
your
you would pull up
Snapple,
the
you
rules.
scum.
Sunkiss.
The rules are right here. Round 2. Each player must identify the name of the actor of the picture provided. There will be 3 pictures for each player. Each question is worth the number of points. It is in the sequence from 1 to 3 for each team.
Alrighty. Mercenaries, you guys are currently in the lead. Would you like to go first or defer to your opponents?
Merc, what do you think?
Let's let the trash talkers go first.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yep.
Give it to us.
Ladies first.
Alrighty.
Well, that is just so
Classic.
un-PC of you,
Enough of the
Tyler.
banter, Alex. Let's move on with the
I
match. I thought you
identified
said that's what
man.
you wanted.
Buck
Alright.
buddies.
Female.
But you're not an angry man, though.
Misters Royal Flushes, here is your 1-point picture.
Leslie Odom Jr.
Leslie Odom Jr. Yeah, I concur.
Out of here.
And the correct
Chug me a
answer
glass of water.
is Leslie Odom Jr. Very good job, gentlemen. That's 1 point for the Royal Flush.
Talk less.
Moving on.
Smile more.
Moving now to the Mercenaries for their 1-point picture.
Carrie Ann Moss. Final answer.
Okay. Yep, Carrie Ann Moss. Final answer.
Merc
Great,
is
great
with-
input, Tyler.
He
Great
is
input.
correct with it. 1 point also goes to the Mercenaries.
Took me a
Both teams
second.
get their 1-point picture. Bouncing now back to the Royal Flush for their 2-point picture. There we go.
Oh,
That
shit,
is-
Daphne.
Come
is
on,
from
Kurt.
Fast
Phoebe
Times at
Cates.
Yeah,
Phoebe
Phoebe Cates, yeah.
brother. Married to Kevin Kline of many years.
I know her from that one scene.
Of course.
And the correct answer
Spoken like a true
is
pervert, Alex.
Phoebe- is Phoebe Cates. The correct answer is Phoebe Cates, also great in Gremlins, I might add.
Exactly. And drop that
He was
Fred.
also-
Right, Kurt?
Yeah, man.
Moving on now to the Mercenaries of Bad News for their 2-point picture.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, that's Henry Golding, I want to say. Merc, you agree?
Yeah.
Yep, Henry Golding. Final answer.
They guess Henry Golding.
Handsome.
They
son of a
guess
bitch.
correctly for 2 more points. The Royal Flush, or the Mercenaries of Bad News, stay perfect in the picture round as well.
Hmm.
Now we get to those 3-point pictures.
Helmer, let's go, big guy. We got our 3.
That's. I'm pretty sure it's Joseph Cotton.
I'm gonna go with it. Go.
Philip. No, I still might not be
His
it.
face, I
but
recognize it, but I wouldn't even know the name.
Joseph Cotton. Final answer.
That is Jedediah Leland and Citizen Kane. The correct answer is Joseph Cotton. Very well done. And
Yes.
I can't remember his name, but he stars opposite Orson Welles in The Third Man as well.
Word man.
Attaboy.
Very good pull. Mr.
Attaboy,
Helmer.
Helmer.
Moving on now to the Mercenaries of Bad News for their 3-point picture.
Andy McDowell.
God damn it. Come
Okay.
on.
I'll agree with that.
And the correct answer is Andy McDowell. Both teams go perfect in the picture round. You guys, very well done.
We might be running out of actors
Yeah.
to put in the
For
picture.
real.
Boy, Merc.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell. Here's an actor from 1937. Here's the actress from Groundhog Day. Gentlemen.
Alrighty.
Like, she should have been the 1 point, honestly.
Take
Moving
it up
now,
with the question maker.
Uh-huh.
moving now to everyone's favorite wheel round. the round 3. Luke, if you will pull up the rules.
Each team will have 4 questions which are worth 2 points. The questions will all correlate with one specific category that will be assigned to them by the Wheel of Truth. If a team doesn't like the first category they spin onto, they can choose to spin again. If in case, they must stick to the second category that's spun onto. In this round, the team can choose to go multiple choice on their questions. If they do this, the correct answer will only be worth 1 point. If a team gets the question incorrectly, their opponents have the chance to steal for that many points. When stealing the team cannot go to multiple choice unless the players they're stealing from have already done so. If a team lands on wildcard slice, they can choose to spin again on the first spin, but like everywhere else, they must stick with this category on the second spin. Wildcard slice can be either spinner's opponent's choice or questions from a random actor's filmography. Let us see the
Oh
wheel.
my god, I'm hot. and
Sorry to
bothered
have that
after
for a
hearing-
second. That was really
Yeah.
good, Luke.
Luke.
Well done, man.
Oh,
Everybody
buddy.
give that
I'm
teacher
trying to
Saved
get,
by the Bell.
trying to get faster every time.
I can't-
All right, Shawn Michaels, calm down.
That's what she said.
Excellent. Can you see the wheel? Okay, you can see the wheel.
Oh my god.
So can I.
There are
We ha-
some good ones on this board,
This is a
gentlemen.
good looking wheel.
We have on offer
say.
today 3 wildcards, the DCEU, biopics, Judd Apatow, Netflix originals, Oscars, festival darlings,
As fast as you read the
new releases, release dates, Pixar, Batman, Newman and Redford, scores and soundtracks, and for the sake of symmetry, spin again.
Alrighty. Now, the Mercenaries of Bad News, you guys remain in the lead. Would you guys like to spin first or defer to your opponents?
Merc, what are you
What's
thinking?
We'll spin for this time around.
Okay, we'll go first. Take a sweet time.
And they get to
everyone's
do it again.
favorites.
Okay.
Okay.
Got us.
All
Okay.
right. What if
So
it lands
whatever,
on
whatever lands on
spin
now,
again?
we gotta stay with it, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Yes.
Biopics.
Biopics.
All right.
What are you thinking, Merc?
Oh, we get to go again, or
What? No.
Spin again is there for the sake of symmetry, so that all colors are there equally.
So they might
Wait,
have.
so I'm
You can do
confused. Do we
another-
get to?
You can.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
spin
can have another
again.
spin out.
But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, Merc, what are you thinking? How you feeling? How confident are you in
I'm
biopics?
pretty good on biopics, but it's really more if you're comfortable. Do you feel like
Okay.
there's other stuff that the rest of the wheel you're
Part of me wants to go for it, but part of me is also just want to spin again. But
I mean, I feel like if things get hard, like with multiple choice, we could get some.
yeah, true.
Come on, you jabronis. Let's go. I'm aging here. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
we're thinking, Kurt.
Fuck.
We should put a timer on
Jeez,
this
you
as
think
well.
someone older?
Thank
would
you.
think-
Even the
I mean,
commissioner says
let's
it.
stay with biopics.
Yeah. Let's keep. Well, you want to stick with it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. We'll keep it.
Final
Bullied him
decision.
bullied him into keeping it.
Now we spin for the royal flush.
I wouldn't say bullied.
Shh. We're spinning. I need my concentration.
Nice wheel.
Oh, you need to concentrate, Kurt. Oh,
Yeah, I was
Everyone's
spinning it.
favorite
What a
topic.
Popular
surprise.
choice.
Fine.
I'm just gonna hide it.
Popular.
I think we
reveal
should stick with
option
it.
today.
Ooh.
And they hit wild card number 1. It could
I
be
think-
opponent's choice, could be their choice, or
we
it
don't
could-
get to know what it is unless we take
No,
No.
it. Helmer. I don't think
No.
so, buddy. No.
spin again.
Imagine
they're
would
gonna
have been
spin
Newman and Redford.
again.
cowards.
It's fine.
That's
See,
rude.
if y'all were so as cocky as y'all were, y'all should have just said yeah.
Every time.
And done every time. Helmer with the classic. Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Alex Helmer has received Newman and Redford.
Every single
Alrighty.
Fucking break,
This
man.
is great.
It's like
This
at
is
least the
some
third
good
time
stuff.
it's happened.
Well, I mean, Kurt's
You
been
know-
carrying them the whole time, so now it's time for Helmer to shine.
We ejaculate excellence, gentlemen. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. So-
Beginning with the Mercenaries of Bad News. Here is your
Jack.
first question in the world of biopics.
Okay.
In 2015, Paul Giamatti starred as a corrupt manager in Love and Mercy and what other biopic?
Straight out of Compton. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Straight out of Compton. Final answer.
And Straight Outta Compton is correct for
That's
2
why I want him
points.
to be in Elvis.
Moving on now to the second question. in the world of biopics.
Elmer, why so stressed, baby boy? You're fine.
I'm just waiting for
I
that.
just breathe it out, my
Who
man.
starred as John Lennon in the 2009 indie music biopic Nowhere Boy?
So there's this like,
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
yeah.
I mean, that wasn't his name when he made the movie, but that's his name now. No, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I don't know.
2,
Okay.
1.
And their guess is Aaron Taylor Johnson. And they are correct for 2 points. Very well
Okay,
done.
Merc. All right.
Moving on now to your third question in the world of biopics.
Okay.
What did Alan Turing name his enigma-breaking invention used to win the war in the Imitation Game?
I mean, I don't.
Okay, question. Are we looking for the nickname or the actual machine?
Siri.
The
The answer is Siri.
Kurt, shut up.
I have.
Yeah, because that could be
3,
tricky.
I will say it's a
2,
name. It's a name.
1. That's time.
Repeat.
The repeat.
Yeah. So, yeah, is it? You said nickname, right? Looking for the nickname?
Yeah.
Okay.
what-
I
what
want
he
to say it's
calls it.
Christopher. I believe it's
3,
called Christopher.
2, 1.
Merc, you want to go with that? Yeah, we'll go with Christopher.
Christopher is the guess, and they are correct. Impressive 2-point pull from Tyler. Very well done, my friend.
I only seen that movie once, so.
And your final question from the realm of biopics. Leonardo DiCaprio in The Aviator is the best-known portrayal of Howard Hughes. But which two-time Oscar winner portrayed Hughes in Jonathan Demme's acclaimed film Melvin and Howard?
Jason Robards.
Oh, whatever he said. Okay.
And Merc is correct. Jason Robards is correct. They go 4 for 4 in biopics. Very well done, gentlemen.
Thank God you picked that helmet because not looking good for y'all.
Yeah.
Great job, Merc and
Amazing.
teammate.
There's like
But they
this-
do have an obstacle in Newman and Redford to get over. Luke, why don't you get them started?
You got the time.
Might as well just give us the 8 points.
I'm so mad he got
How does
this,
he
bro.
get it every time?
Yeah.
Any other category, I would have been super extra cocky.
Let's get to it. Who stars as the ruthless crime boss Doyle Lonigan opposite Newman and Redford in The Sting?
Robert Shaw. Final answer.
Robert Shaw. Robert Shaw is correct. You get the 2 points.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Kurt, you could just relax.
I'm just hanging out. Might turn the air conditioning on. Who knows? I'll be back
Your
in a
next
couple minutes,
question.
fellas. So,
Legend of Bagger Vance revolves around what sport?
This is you, Kurt.
that would be the sport of golf.
Sport of
It's the
golf
worst movie
is
as a director.
correct.
Mhm.
They get
Of course,
another
the
2
golfer
points.
gets that.
What do you want him to do? He plays golf, Tyler. What do you want him to do?
I'm just saying the facts. I'm backing you up here.
On to the third question.
On to the third question. How many Oscar nominations did Redford receive for directing?
Quiz show. That quiz show. Ordinary people. Is there a third one that you can think of?
I
The
can't.
conspirator. The
No.
horse whisperer. No.
No. No.
Okay, let's go with 2.
Is in his
3,
Yeah.
2.
2. Final answer.
They say 2. It is 2. Another
Yeah.
2 points for the team.
Jeez, I
in
was actually
second
nervous
place.
about that.
I was hoping you thought
I'm glad you
the
didn't go
Log
to-
reward thing got nominated.
Lucky for you, you didn't go to multiple choice.
I actually
because
thought it was
frankly,
lions
that
for
would have
lambs.
been-
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
who put these multiple choice
I
options.
forgot he directed that.
Now, in your final question, who directed Paul Newman in the Tennessee Williams adaptations "Cat on the Hot Tin Roof" and "Sweet Bird of Youth"?
I want to say Richard Brooks, but I'm not 100% sure. But I want to say it. I think so.
Go with it.
I think I'm going to go with it because I think Richard Brooks. Final answer.
And Richard Brooks, it is. I get the full 8 points. Have we ever
Very
had that
good.
before?
My
where both
boy.
teams get all the available.
Wait, was
points?
it Brooks or Burrows?
Brooks.
Brooks.
What the hell?
B-R-O-O-K-S.
I thought I heard Burrows. I
Richard
thought I heard Burrows.
Buck buddies.
Alrighty. Both teams have perfect wheel rounds. No multiple choice needed at all. Moving on now to the final round. the classic directors round. Both teams still with 2 repeats. Luke, if you could pull up the rules.
Teams will choose 3 numbers, which will all correlate to 3 directors that their questions will be related to. Teams will receive a 2, 3, and 5-point question with the numbers they choose correlating to the directors that each question will be based on. Whoever has the most points at the end of this round will be declared the winner. If there's a tie at the end of this round, we will go into overtime. That hasn't happened in a while.
Alrighty, gentlemen. So, losers pick first, right?
Excuse me,
I was
we're not the
gonna-
losers. We're just the people with less score. Thanks.
Do
Damn.
losers pick numbers first or
Son of a
winners?
Yeah, losers.
Okay, all right.
God damn it,
So
Alex.
Royal Flush,
Sorry.
Kurt, and Helmer, you two will need to go first to answer your questions. Pick 3 numbers between 1 and 12.
Big selection today.
9
Sure, wait. Let's go with
9.
9. I'll go with 1.
and then 5.
9, 1, and 5 for the Royal Flush. The Mercenaries of Bad News.
All right. I'm gonna say 2.
I'm gonna go 7.
And they picked 9. So I was gonna add it up, but you guys said 5 as well, right?
Yes,
Okay.
they had 9, 1, and
I was
5.
gonna see if we could try like add or subtract, but Merc, you can pick the last number if you want. Go ahead.
12.
All right. Alrighty. So the numbers have been selected, forcing the Royal Flush to go first. Their 2-point question will come from the director of John Woo. Which
You
of
got
you
this, my friend.
two?
I'm not very confident. Are you
Yeah?
confident?
Okay. Yeah. I'll take it. I'll take it for
You
2.
do it?
Yep.
I'm not confident in John Woo. Gonna take
Okay.
it? Sure.
All right. Yep.
Alrighty. Here is your question.
2 repeats, Kurt. You need them.
John Woo directed which entry in the Mission Impossible franchise?
2000. Mission Impossible 2.
And Mission Impossible 2 is correct for 2 points. The Royal Flush is not out of it yet.
In fact, released on my birthday in the year 2000.
Oh,
Must have been a
Very
fun
cool.
birthday at the theaters.
It was. So,
Moving on now to Mr. Alex Helmer, who selected number 1, and which correlates to the director of Sidney Lumet. And
good.
here is the 3-point question. What does Al Pacino need to pay off in Dog Day Afternoon that causes him to want to rob the bank?
Oh, you mean why he needs? Okay, so
Yeah.
So it's his. If you want to semantic, it's his boyfriend's sex surgery. Sex surgery. Yeah.
And that is correct for a big 3 points. Very well
My
done,
boy.
Mr. Helmer.
Yeah.
Bouncing it on over to the Mercenaries of Bad News for their 2-point director. They picked number 2, which correlates to Mr. Ridley Scott.
okay.
Here, which of you two wants to take it?
Merc, how you feeling?
I mean, I've seen pretty much all his movies, so, but
Okay. Are you cool with it, or do you want me to take it?
I mean, it's a matter. I mean,
I've probably seen only like a small handful.
okay, so I'll
So-
take it.
All right.
Okay.
And Merc here with the 2-point question. How many films in the Alien franchise has Ridley Scott directed? 3. And that is correct. 3 movies from the Alien franchise. We are now tied, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm correct. Do you guys go or
It's them.
them? Okay. All right. To bring back your lead, your 3-point question comes from number 7.
Does Tyler have to go right now?
Yes, Tyler is going right now.
Okay.
It looks like he might. But
His
let's hope
3-point
not.
question comes from the director of Richard Linklater. Here is your 3-point question. Which actress stars as Blake Jenner's love interest in Everybody Wants Some?
Shit, I knew this one too.
That's your teammate.
3, 2,
Yeah, I got
1.
nothing. Sorry, Merc.
It's all
The
right.
correct answer is Zoe Deutsch. I'm probably about botched that last name. Zoe Deutsch is the correct answer. Both teams left with their 5-point question.
Who
Great
can
matchup.
answer this? Is it both Elmer and I can answer this now? And
Both
then
teams can
Yes.
answer.
Okay.
Jack,
right.
Jack, can I confirm the mercenaries have 1 repeat, the flush have 2?
You are correct.
Okay.
Wait, when we use our second one?
I think we have 1 and they have 2, maybe. Or I think we
Maybe.
maybe we both have 2.
Wait, no, you both have two. You both have
We
two.
both have 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So two repeats.
Miscalculation.
2 repeats going into this final question. And
Okay.
it's so the mercenaries, correct?
Yeah,
Helmer?
sure.
Okay.
It doesn't matter either one.
Oh, okay. All right. The mercenaries of bad news. Your 5-point question is from number 12, which correlates to Spike Lee.
Okay.
Okay.
Here is your 5-point question. What Spike Lee joint is a reinterpretation of the 1973 horror film Ganja and Hess?
The sweet blood of Jesus.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Merc is quick with it, and that is correct for a huge 5 points.
I saw
the
this
royal
smirk
flush.
on his face.
Answer.
That's my
He's fucking got this. He's got
That's my
this.
birthday twin, March
Putting
20th.
putting the royal flush on the hot seat. They
Their
must
final-
get this one to push it to overtime.
Final
We got it,
question.
Helmer. We got it, buddy.
5-point 5-point director question from the category number 5. And your director is John McTiernan. Made some action movies.
Merc's like, fuck.
It's gonna be about Die Hard. It's gonna be about Die Hard.
It had to be an action there right there.
All right. Here is your 5
2 repeats.
2 repeats. You are correct. Here's your 5-point picture or question. In the movie Inside of the Last Action Hero, there is a poster for Terminator 2 in which Arnold Schwarzenegger is replaced by what actor?
Do you know this?
No.
I'm 99% sure.
Stop. Answer, Kurt. You're just
It's
being cocky right
Sylvester Stallone. Want to repeat? We got repeats.
Repeat. Use a repeat. Are
Okay.
you sure?
I'm,
Like,
I've,
Mandy,
dude,
I
I haven't
don't
seen this
remember
movie.
this
I haven't
whole
seen this movie in 20 years. I don't. I'm literally
Okay.
taking.
So
a
how
guess
do
right
you
now.
know this?
Because
how
it's
do
the
you
only
know this?
person that makes any sense. It's either got to be somebody around that time. So
Okay, go with it. We're not gonna come up with anyone better than that. Yeah, just
Okay.
go with it.
Their guess is Sylvester Stallone. And they are correct. Forcing a tie with a current score of 31 to 31.
Oh, the
my
devil
That was
and
such
he shall
that was the easiest
show.
question you could have asked for that.
dude,
from
I
that
haven't
movie.
seen it since we were like kids,
had no
man.
But like you
Yeah.
said, it was the most logical stuff because they had the beef.
The only thing that I could think of was Van Damme because Van Damme was hot at the time, and I was
I
like,
would have said Bruce Willis because he had worked with him in Die Hard.
Nah, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
That's why I was
All
hoping that
right.
he had switched it to him. Like
Ladies and gentlemen, in rare fashion, we have a tie in a duos match. So here's what's going to happen. The 4 players will agree on 3 numbers. Again, a 2-point, a 3-point, and a 5-point question, all of which from different directors. And the first team to fall to a disadvantage, whether it be the other team only having 1 person get it or everybody but 1 miss it, that team will be the loser and the match will be over. So gentlemen, what 3 numbers will you be playing for today?
Oh,
You guys want to
Do you
choose?
care to be civil for a moment?
I mean, hold on. What's the numbers that we could pick from? Because I can't.
1, 2, 5,
No, those are the
7,
ones
9,
I
and
like.
12 are off the table.
Oh, okay, sorry.
1, 2, 5, 7, 9, 12 are off table.
You want to go?
Okay.
You guys feeling 3? I'm feeling 3.
3, 6,
3,
Okay. 3,
Okay.
8.
6.
3,
3,
6,
6,
8.
8.
3, 6, and 8. Okay, let's do that.
6 and 8. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get started with that 2-pointer. The number 3 director correlates with Alfred Hitchcock. And I will reiterate, gentlemen, that you each have 1 repeat left. I
Okay.
also
Each
need to see
team.
hands.
Each team.
Each team, yes. Alrighty, your 2-point question
My
from
heart
Alfred
is
Hitchcock.
going to fucking rip out of my chest right now. Go.
In Psycho, what is Norman Bates' hobby?
And does spelling count for this?
3,
And what? Sorry.
Like
2,
spelling, because I don't know how to spell the thing that I
one.
think he does.
If
Time.
you spelling doesn't matter if I know what you're
if
saying. It's a
the
very
idea is
specific
there.
hobby. Yeah. All right. Let's start with Tyler.
I wrote
He
down
was still writing.
No, it was. I wrote down taxidermy.
He was still writing.
No, I wasn't. I was.
He was
highlighting
still-
I was highlighting a word. I was just
It
making
looked
sure a
like
letter
he
was
was
coming
like
up.
Looked like he was
I didn't
dotting
see
an
what-
I.
Yeah.
Looked like he was
Yes.
dotting an I.
I'll excuse him. Helmer
Taxidermy.
Kurt
It's there.
Taxidermy.
and Merc.
Yeah, it was the same thing, but I didn't know if I was spelling it right.
That is all good. Everyone gets the point. The correct answer is taxidermy. Now, moving on to the number 6 question, which comes from the director of Stanley Kubrick.
Shit.
Fucking balls.
And here is the question. Which famous director had a major acting role as Victor Ziegler in Eyes Wide Shut?
Come on, Kurt. Get this. We win.
In 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
This time. Oh,
Repeat.
he repeats.
All right, and that's his one.
Last one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You guys have one.
In
Kurt
3,
hands as well.
2,
Kurt.
1. Time.
All right,
I trust Kurt. I trust Kurt.
let's start with Helmer.
Sidney Pollack.
Merc.
Sidney Pollock.
Tyler.
I don't know this one, but I wrote Rob Reiner.
And Kurt.
Pollock.
Nope. Nope.
That we unfortunately cannot accept it without the first part, but the correct answer was Sidney Pollack. We are still tied, ladies and gentlemen, moving into hopefully one more question.
Running out of
And-
Show
numbers.
hands as well, just so.
Yes. The final question is from director number 8, who just so happens to be John Huston.
Oh my god.
So all these freaking old Hollywood actors.
Fuck,
All right.
man. Like, seriously. We couldn't have picked 3 shittier numbers. Go.
Your 5-point and final question. Starring his daughter Angelica, this was John Huston's final feature film as a director.
Whew. Good movie.
Mark sounds like he might already know it.
Oh, I do, baby. I do. I hope Homer gets it wrong.
In 3, 2, 1. That's time.
All right, Kurt.
I blanked. I started writing something and I didn't know.
Tyler.
This isn't it, but I put down The Witches.
I was thinking that. I
Go
don't know.
Homer. Go Homer.
Helmer.
Fedora?
And Merc.
Eat it, Helmer. Eat it.
And your winners!
Eat it.
Merc and Tyler, the mercenaries of Bad News.
Oh!
Down to the wire. And here we have the 2 gentlemen proceeding to the final round in an
Oh,
upset
JC,
fashion.
you! Oh my gosh! I bow down to you. I bow down to you, JC. Oh my gosh, you are a god. Oh my gosh, you, dude.
I really thought that Homer was sick Chris's honor because that was his previous film and that was also with his daughter.
Merc, Tyler, how you 2 feeling today?
Oh my
Happy
gosh.
as fuck.
Really good
honestly.
performance. Insane.
Okay, let me Okay, I'm gonna be really humble about this. Alex and Kurt, you guys put up one heck of a match. So
Bro,
I
I
want to
got-
say
I got
thank
scared.
you from the
I
bottom
got
of my heart
scared.
to you guys. You have me on the edge of my seat the whole director round. That's a weak spot for me. So congratulations to you guys for that. But seriously, congrats to you guys. This was a great match. Thank you so much for, keeping this close. But Merc, oh my gosh, you're probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in this league besides Ren. But
Thank
you
you.
might be number one now. Thank you.
Very good job again, gentlemen, as they will be moving on to the final round of the Duos Trivia Tournament. Now,
Yeah, it is what it is. Merc defeated us today.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
So, yeah. We'll be back.
all right,
Your match.
very well job done by the Royal Flush as well. Now let's bring on out Ryan. Gentlemen, I mean, perfect wheel round, perfect picture round, and tie in the director's round. I don't think I've seen a match, honestly, in my time in the league that was as even-footed as this. I mean, they were cleaning house with their strengths. How do you guys feel?
My palms were sweating. They're literally sweating right now. And I was just, and I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Call me Nostradamus because I called the upset. Like Shakespeare once said, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. This is an upset right here. The number 3 seed beat the number 2 seed, and the Mercs of bad news are going to the finals. This was a roller coaster ride, gentlemen.
Yeah, Luke,
Absolutely.
anything from you?
If only all the matches were this close. It's just absolutely thrilling to watch. They're going pound for pound on each question, and right up to the last, or to the second 5-point question. People hardly ever get those 5-point questions, and this time we have to go to 2. So I hope we get to see something of that caliber again in the final, maybe in the other semifinal. But I'm excited to see if these guys can go all the way to the championship bout.
Yes, what a close match that was. And who's to say that this next one won't be as tough? We have our third championship match with Ren and Hunter facing off against each other, which will be starting here fairly soon after this. I want to thank everybody again for watching. The Mercenaries of Bad News have defeated the Royal Flush in a stunning, close upset, and we will soon see whether or not the number 1 seed or the number 4 seed will be the ones to meet them there in the final. So until later, I'm Commissioner Jack, and we'll be back in a little bit with the next match.
Welcome everyone to League of Cinephiles. I'm your host Alex Homer. With me today is my co-host Commissioner Luke. And guys, what a special matchup we have for you all today. Multiple episodes of Under the Lights, the new segment to season 3. We've had multiple great matches, but today we have our biggest one to date. Hunter versus Ren 3 for the singles championship. These two have faced twice before in singles, 2 amazing matches in season 2. So we will get a third and potentially final matchup in this one, with a special clause in this one. This match being a 30-minute Iron Man match. Luke, how are you doing today, and how are you excited today for Ren versus Hunter 3?
I am doing very well. There's no place I would rather be. Having played a sort of impromptu Iron Man match myself, these are extremely fun. They get a lot of questions in a short amount of time. And I think that's just what we need for these 2 great players. And, this is their 3rd meeting. The first 2 have been absolute box office, so I don't see this being any different.
Yeah, for sure. We got to end the trilogy off well. And like you mentioned, the Iron Man match format is so unique to this matchup. It really changes the perspective of everything, really, as kind of everything involving the wheel, the directors, everything like that thrown out the window. As many questions as these competitors can get through in this time limit, it really shows off how versatile these players are going to be when it comes to the knowledge in our wide range of TLOC film trivia categories. What do you think is going to be a big factor when it comes to the match format in the results of this match at the end of the day?
I just think just being able to stay consistent, keep your head in the game.
Yeah.
Don't try to focus too much on the wrong answers. If you get one wrong, keep going. There's plenty of questions. Just keep your head in the game. Hope you get the right categories. Of course, each question is from one of the categories we gave to the players at the beginning of the season. So some categories a little more, but we tried to spread it out as much as we could.
For sure. And, you know, like you mentioned, it's going to be kind of a combination between round 1 and round 3, the category round and the first round. And when we look at the first round statistics for both players, first the champion, Ren, with a very impressive 5.33. Not a lot of players have a first round average over that big 5.0. So very impressive there. And you see that 7-1 singles record. Everything else, like you said, we don't even really need to, you know, talk about it because it's not going to be, you know, a factor in this match. When we look at Hunter, another singles record of 7-1. So we're going to see who advances to 8-1 here, the best record in TLOC. And a first round average of over 1.0, a bit over 1 above Ren's first round average, which could give Hunter a slight advantage in this one. But what do you think?
Absolutely. At their singles record, 7-1. Their one losses being against each other. I think that's very interesting. So today we'll find out who truly is the best trivia player in the league, I think.
Again, guys, this is Hunter versus Ren 3. So much at stake here. Let's take a look at the faction rankings to see how everything is going to shape out after this matchup and what could potentially happen. The Commission Hunters faction, as you can see, is in the lead with 17 points. With the win today, championship wins are worth much more than championship defenses. So this could launch the Commission to very high, even higher than they are right now in the first place column. While the Watchers are still looking to increase their place on the rankings, they're tied with the Cinephiles Imperatus right now, Ren being their star player. So they're looking to get another win to launch them in contention for the top spot in those rankings.
Just brace yourselves, people in the audience. This is going to be a good one, and I can't wait to see it.
I completely agree, guys. And if you haven't already, if you're new to the League of Cinephiles, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you follow the individuals in this match on their respective accounts. Subscribe to their YouTube channels, all that jazz. And if you haven't already, make sure you follow the Critic Circle as well, where you can see your favorite competitors within the league and their thoughts on the newest releases, movie releases, as well as their thoughts on older retrospectives. Now, let's get to the challenger. First, the challenger, representing the Commission, with a singles record of 7-1, is one half of the current Duels Film Trivia Class Champion, and the former Singles Film Trivia Class Champion, Hunter, the Ace of Spades 3.
Go. Man, I haven't heard the word challenger attached to my name in forever, and I actually hate it. So I'm very much looking forward to attaching a champion to that as well. I mean, that took me a while to list off all my accomplishments there. So, you know, let's add champion instead of challenger. That will make it even longer. Another trilogy to finish off. I mean, this is going to be, we'll say, the godfather of trilogies. You know, the third one's still really, really great, but it's going to go to me in this one. And, I mean, Ren is obviously the greatest opponent I've ever faced. No shame to anyone else, but, you know, you saw in that free-for-all, I went through everybody there. Ren is the one that stuck in my craw half the time, so I'm really, really looking forward to just ending this off and being the top dog once again, like I should be.
And how do you feel with the new Iron Man match format? Are you more nervous than usual? Are you more confident than usual? Is your competitors making you a bit angsty? What's your thought process here?
Now, you might have touched on it in the preview, but I am a little more confident because no picture round. Because, that one isn't always my greatest strong suit. But, I mean, the free-for-all was basically a mini Iron Man match there. And you saw how well I did there. So I'm very looking forward to just going in a good old-fashioned slugfest for 30 minutes here, seeing who comes out on top. I'm very looking forward to this one.
Amazing. Now let's get to the champion, not the challenger.
Yeah.
And the champion, representing the Watchers, with a singles record of 7-1, is the current singles film trivia class champion of the world, Red
Oh well, we meet again. Hopefully
Hunter
for the
and
final
Ren,
time.
enemies of the past, enemies potentially of the future, and enemies of the present. Ren, how are you doing today? Once again in the arena with your old pal.
I'm doing good. I'm starting to feel like he's the Joker to my Batman. We're destined to do this forever, Hunter and I. Which, I mean, can't blame the universe for making that happen, because Hunter's as good as I am, and vice versa. So it's just back and forth between us all. It's just going to be exciting if the day comes when somebody else steps up to challenge either one of us.
For sure. Luke, any questions to the competitors before we begin?
Just, are you ready, guys? Have you brought your film knowledge?
I did.
Yes. I hope I'm Heath Ledger to his Batman, not Jared Leto. I really hope that.
No. That's the one I meant.
You can do Joaquin too. I'll take Joaquin.
All right.
But
so
he has no Batman. He doesn't have a Batman.
That's true. We'll wait.
All right, Luke, why don't you get to the rules for this special Iron Man match?
So there are 30 minutes on the clock and unlimited questions, although we only have 60, so let's hope we don't cross that. Once a question is read, competitors have 15 seconds to write down the answer to the question. Answers must be written legibly and completely. 1 point for each correct answer. Competitors have 2 repeats to use over the course of the match. Once 28 minutes have passed, the clock will stop. Competitors will individually move into a 2-minute speed round in which correct answers are worth 1 point and incorrect answers are worth -1 point. There are 20 questions in the speed round, but you can pass a question. And whoever has more points at the end of the speed round will be declared the winner and champion.
All right, so. Damn it. So, Ren, are you ready?
Ready?
Hunter, are you ready?
As always.
Then let's get ready to clash. First question. The clock starts after the first question is done being read. All right, Hunter, hands as well.
Oh.
I will give you guys a 3, 2, 1 as the question is ending.
In the category of sports movies.
Hmm.
Rod Tidwell is a football player who plays for what team in Jerry Maguire?
Three, 2, 1. Time.
Ren.
This is too American for me. Atlanta Falcons. I don't even know if that's a thing. But...
And Hunter.
I think it is the Arizona Cardinals.
And we were looking for the Cardinals. So Hunter takes an early 1-0 advantage as we head to category number 2. In the category of MCU. Which Infinity Stone was Black Widow sent to retrieve during the time heist in Avengers Infinity War? You know that MCU is Ren's strength. Let's see if Hunter can possibly maintain his lead here.
I mean, it's a pretty one.
2 and 1.
Hunter.
Well, I guessed. Soul Stone, I don't know.
And Ren.
The Soul Stone.
And 2-1 still. Let's head to third. In the category of Tom Cruise. How many times has Christopher McQuarrie directed Cruise?
Three, two, one. Time.
Ren.
I went with 3.
And Hunter.
I went with 4.
We were looking for 3. So Ren evens the odds. We were looking for the Mission Impossible movies, the last 2, and then Jack Reacher.
That's right.
There's 2. Oh,
Yeah, the first one. It was the first one. I was like,
Oh,
there's a
first
third one
question.
there.
we didn't do the
Fourth
second one.
question. In the
no.
category of Steven Spielberg.
No.
In Jaws, what does Quint shoot at the shark in order to slow it down?
Three, two, one. Time.
Hunter.
Well, I would guess a harpoon.
And Ren.
That was my first guess, but I actually felt like it was a flare. So I hope my first guess was wrong.
And neither are correct. We were looking for barrels.
Oh.
Next question. In the realm of biopics. What Queen song does Bohemian Rhapsody open to? You a fan of Queen, Luke?
Big fan.
Me too. Although kind of generic to say.
Three, two, one. Time.
Ren.
Somebody to love.
And Hunter.
Same thing. Somebody to love.
And both are correct. 3-3. Next question. In the realm of Judd Apatow. What is the name of the entertainment company Dale and Brandon set out to create in Step Brothers? I have a shirt with this on it, Luke.
I congratulate you.
Thank you. I feel
Three, two, one.
Hunter, Ren, stop writing.
Oh.
Hunter.
Just on time.
I have no clue. Super Duper Entertainment?
Ren.
No idea.
It's something over the top, but it has dragon somewhere. I just went with Dragon Breath, but it's not that. But it has dragon in it.
We were looking for Prestige Worldwide. Next question.
That was
Still
close.
tied.
Damn it. Doesn't have dragon there.
In the realm of comedies. What is the full name of the character Leslie Nielsen plays in the Naked Gun franchise?
What do you mean full name? First and last?
Yes. 25, coming up on 25 minutes.
Three, two, one. That's it.
I went
Ren.
pretty small here because I was rushing. Frank Debron.
And Hunter.
He plays Leslie Nielsen, right? I don't know.
We were looking for Frank Drebin. So unfortunately, we
Drebin.
can't accept it from
Yep.
Ren. I'm sorry.
Yep.
This season has been harsh with rules, so unfortunately, we can't.
No.
Still-
You shouldn't accept
Still
it.
tied, 3-3. Next question. In the realm of Meryl Streep. Luke, we're still tied at 3-3.
Is it 3-3? I thought I might have messed up. It's 4-4 now.
I mean, as long as we're
The
tied.
Hours,
Oh, no, sorry.
Ironweed,
It is
A Prairie
3-3.
Home Companion, and Heartburn. Which of these films gave Streep an Oscar nomination? Luke, both these competitors
Yep.
struggling so far, but still tied.
And they're both done. And I forgot to keep time, but it was less than 15
Hunter.
seconds.
I knew it. Ironweed.
Ren.
I was pretty sure it was the hours, but this is Hunter's specialty, so.
And Hunter with the correct answer. He takes back the lead 4-3. Still a close ball game as we head over to the realm of classics.
I love the hours. I wish he was.
Which famous actress began her career as a child with roles in The Ghost and Mrs. Murr and the original Miracle on 34th Street? Two great movies. I don't know if you've seen Miracle on 34th Street. Luke.
I
You seem
have.
like the type
It's a
of person
great
who would.
movie. It's a great movie. 3, 2, 1. It's time.
Ren.
Never even heard of that first movie. I just went with Tatum O'Neal because I was researching her last night. Hang on, let it focus. There you go.
Hunter.
I couldn't even get an answer down. I just wrote Maureen, and I didn't even get the next to it.
Maureen. We were looking for Natalie Wood.
No.
So still 4-3. Next question.
Yeah, I
In the
got a race
realm,
too, you know?
in the realm of Batman,
Depends
which
on the-
Oscar winner stars as mob boss Carl Grissom in 1989's Batman? Ren hands. Tough one here, Luke.
Indeed.
See if Hunter's
3,
duo's partner
2,
Dave can rub off.
1. Time.
Ren.
I wrote Ned Beatty, even though I know it's not him. I just wanted to have something written down.
And Hunter.
Well, he's better than me because I have nothing written down.
We were looking for Jack Palance. So
I did say it depends on the Batman. This is
So-
not one of the Batman I care
next
for.
question. In the realm of black cinema, what is the only film that legendary comedian Eddie Murphy directed?
Two white guys answering this question. Let's see how it goes.
3,
I'm hip.
2,
I'm hip.
1.
Let's go to Hunter because he's hip.
Yeah, I'm hip. It's Harlem Nights.
And Ren.
I went with Norbit because I had to blame someone for it.
We were looking for Harlem Nights. So
I mean, you
Hunter,
can still
5
blame
point lead.
them.
Next
Please, no
question.
one bring up
I do.
Norbit.
I do.
I don't even know what that movie is.
Oh, you should watch
That's your
in the
next
realm-
punishment movie.
In the
Yeah,
realm
that's a
of
punishment
Good for you.
in the
Honestly.
realm of world cinema. What 2010s film tells the story of the martial arts master, the Ip Man, who trained Bruce Lee, or IP Man? I don't know.
Ip Man.
I've never seen.
I mean, there are several
Shocker.
really.
I was about to say there's a lot. I mean, there's like. So I might.
21
contest
minutes.
3, 2, 1. Time.
Ren, stop writing. Go to Ren.
I got it just in time. It was the Grandmaster starring Tony Leung because the Ip Man started earlier on than
Hunter.
that.
Yeah, I have Grandmaster as well.
Both with a point. 6-4.
Yeah. I'll say the
Next question.
sequels of Ip Man are in the 2010s.
In the realm of musicals. In The Sound of Music, what is the name of the song Captain Von Trapp and later the rest of his family sing at the Salzburg Festival? Tough one here, Luke. Really, really tough. Not
It's
my
a classic
question.
picture.
My favorite type of questions, the ones where nobody's writing.
3, 2,
Ren
1.
saving him.
Time.
Ren saving himself the ink, I think. And Hunter.
I'm just wasting ink. I wrote Sound of Music.
We were looking for Edelweiss.
Edelweiss.
Of course.
Edelweiss,
Come
I'm
on.
sorry. Of course, yes.
God.
20 minutes remaining. In the realm of Audrey Hepburn. Which Hepburn film was remade in 1995?
Some people say this remake is better than the original. Those people are liars and scoundrels.
Oh, I
even though
agree,
the
I
remake
agree.
is really good.
I haven't seen it.
3.
It's really
2,
good. I
1.
think it's very good.
1.
Hunter.
Just not better.
Don't worry, I haven't seen both, but I still know it's Sabrina.
And Ren.
Sabrina. There you go.
And
Hey,
both with the
focused
correct
fast
That was
now.
quick. Both with the correct answer, even though Hunter had a pretty dodgy yes. But we will move on now to the next question.
I mean, I gotta erase a lot of questions.
Next question. In the realm of 80s horror. The Cenobites are villains of what 1987 horror movie?
Shout out to Dave.
See, Hunter missed the Batman 89 question. Can he make his partner proud with the 80s horror question?
I already make him proud, so don't worry.
2, 1. Time.
Let's go to Hunter.
I say Evil Dead.
And Ren.
Yep, that's the right answer. I didn't have it. I never seen it, so
It was not the right answer. We were looking
Oh.
for Hellraiser.
okay. I still didn't have the right. Okay, I still didn't get it.
Next question, in the realm of Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
In Wedding Crashers, the character of Chaz Reynolds crashes what kind of events? Love this question, Luke. Great movie. Fun movie.
I'm sure it is.
Still a 2-point game.
3,
Closest we can get.
2, 1. Time.
Ren.
Bachelor parties.
And
There
Hunter.
you go.
I don't know. Baptisms.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for funerals. Come on, guys. Funerals.
Seen it once.
Never
Next
seen
question. In the realm of A24. Francis Ha, The Bling Ring, Barely Lethal, American Honey. Which of these films wasn't produced by A24? Ren hands as well.
Three, 2, 1. Time.
Hunter.
it. I'm saying Francis Ha because I've never seen it on a list. I feel like it would have been.
Ren.
I went with my gut instinct, which was Francis Ha, but now I'm starting to think it could be the Bling Ring. That's so.
It was not The Bling Ring. It was not Barely Lethal. And it was not American Honey. It was Francis Ha.
It was
Next
between
question.
There you go.
Lethal and Francis.
In the realm of James Bond. Which 007 film has characters such as Solitaire, Teehee, and Baron Samedi? Still a 2-point game here, Luke.
Indeed.
For a while, Hunter trying to maintain his
What we
lead.
love to see. And
Ren
3,
hands as well.
2, 1. Time.
Ren. Approaching 16 minutes.
Diamonds are forever. There you go.
And Hunter.
There you go.
I guess Live and Let Die.
Live and Let Die was the correct answer. For 1 point, 3-point lead
Man,
now, 6 to
I'm
9.
throwing guesses like free throws. Out
Next
here,
question.
man.
In the realm of the Fondas. John Ford directed Henry Fonda in a 1939 film about the early law career of what American president?
Oh, it's Barack Obama, of course.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Well, you know, some jokes.
Ren
land.
hands as well. You get it.
3, 2, 1.
Hunter.
No, it's not. It's Abraham Lincoln.
Ren.
Yep. Didn't have it.
Abraham Lincoln was the correct answer. 6 to 10, 4-point lead now. Hunter still maintaining his lead. Next question. In the realm of Star
Let me just
Wars.
turn the page.
Yeah.
There you go.
In the realm of Star Wars. Which Star Wars film's opening crawl text begins with the word war? Great question.
Whoa!
Favorites I've ever written.
It is indeed war with an exclamation point.
I think my Star Wars questions, for some reason, I like them more than my other ones and like all the matches I write.
And 3, 2, 1. Time.
Hunter, Ben, Ren,
The Phantom Menace.
and Hunter.
Well, even if I couldn't finish it. Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the. We'll say that.
We were actually looking for Revenge of the Sith, but we can't accept Hunter's
Oh.
answer.
That's fine. That's
So
fine.
we're moving on now to the 21st question.
Couldn't get it.
Under 15 minutes. In the realm of MCU. Which TV series does Doctor Strange say was shot in the Sanctum Sanctorum in Spider-Man No Way Home? Is this your favorite Phase 4 movie, Luke?
I think it's most
Everyone.
people's.
Yeah. There's some who prefer Love and Thunder.
And 3, 2, 1.
Hunter.
Oh, I have no idea. Stranger Things.
Ren.
The Equalizer.
It is The Equalizer. 7-10.
Stranger
Next question.
Things.
In the realm of Mission Impossible.
Depends.
San Francisco, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Chicago. Which one of these American cities does Hendrix have a missile fired upon at the end of Ghost Protocol? Read that really fast, Luke.
Yeah.
Really fast.
There's a great cruise moment after that. In 3, 2, 1, time.
Hunter.
I don't know. San Francisco.
Ren.
I went with DC.
And one of you had the correct answer, and it's Hunter. San Francisco, 7-11.
The American
Next
stuff is
question.
getting me, helping me.
In the realm of war movies,
That's American.
in the 2004 film Troy, who portrays Agamemnon, king of Greece? Ren went to his pen quickly. Hunter, not so much. Let's see. Get the correct answer, though. Not about how you start, how you finish.
In 3, 2, 1.
Ren.
Brian Cox.
And Hunter.
Yeah, it's about how you finish. Brian Cox.
Both of the correct answer. 8-12. Next question. In the realm of 2010s.
Race.
While nominated for an Oscar for Black Klansman, what was the other film starring Driver released in 2018? Both competitors known for their reviews of new releases, Luke. Let's see if they remember 4 years ago.
4 years ago seems like less
10.
than that. And 3, 2, 1.
Hunter.
Son of a... I think... well, I'm not going to say it. Patterson. That's what...
And Ren.
That was 2016. The Dead Don't Die was the one in 2018. I've never seen it.
We were looking for the death... Or, I'm sorry, no. The man who killed Don Quixote was the correct answer.
Ah, damn it. I saw that in 2017.
That
Next
billion-dollar grosser.
In the realm of release dates. What year saw the release of Sam Raimi's Darkman?
Seen many Darkman questions lurking around our Google Docs lately. It's the second
Trying to
one.
expose the question writers.
3, 2, 1, time.
Ren.
1992.
And Hunter.
1990.
1990 was the correct answer. So, Hunter, 8-13, 5-point lead.
Ooh.
Next question in the realm of Margot Robbie. Robbie starred in 2 films in 2021. One was The Suicide Squad. What was the other? You just got one of these questions 2 questions ago. So, let's see if the competitors can remember 1 year ago.
God.
Approaching 10 minutes, Luke.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, if it's that movie. I don't have the answer, but I'm thinking it's some Australian movie.
Ren.
I got nothing.
Something Land, but I'm blanking. It stars Finn
We
Cole as
were-
well.
We were looking for
don't
Peter Rabbit 2 or Peter Rabbit the Runaway.
Oh.
Well,
You
she's
almost
starting
had it.
3 movies then.
Next question.
Yeah.
In the realm of Natalie Portman. Portman starred alongside Jude Law in what 2018 drama? A lot of recent movies here, Luke. Testing our competitors' knowledge of what happened in the last 5 years.
Well, no. Don't worry, I got you.
3,
10
2,
minutes.
1, time.
Ren.
Is it Lucy in the Sky? Because I never saw that one.
And Hunter.
Robbie.
Oh, I love this movie so much. Vox Lux.
Vox Lux was the correct answer. 8-14.
Yep.
Hunter trying to run away with this one as we head now to the
Oh,
realm
that's what I
of
forgot.
the Coens. The Coen brothers received an Oscar bid for co-writing which Spielberg film?
And Minnesota and Spielberg? God.
Approaching 9 minutes.
2, 1, time.
Hunter.
Bridge of Spies.
Ren.
Underrated. Bridge of Spies.
Never seen it. Bridge of Spies.
What?
Oh.
9:15.
Wow, that's in your wheelhouse.
So long, guys. Jeez.
2 hours
Next
and 2
question.
minutes. Oh, God.
In the realm of world cinema. Toshiro Mifune's character works for what kind of company in Akira Kurosawa's High and Low? Another really difficult one here, Luke.
I'm
Forcing
sure it
our
is.
competitors'
We
ability
haven't
to
seen.
guess the right answer.
Yeah. Sorry.
And 3, 2, 1.
Hunter.
Advertising. I don't know.
Ren.
Oil company. I have no clue.
We were looking for a shoe company. So no correct answers there as we head now to the question number 30 in the realm of release dates. Coraline, Watchmen, the B Movie, and The Blind Side. Which of these movies wasn't released in the year 2009?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Ren hands as well. Okay. A lot of my favorite movies. A lot of random
3,
ones.
2,
So we try to do here.
1.
Ren.
Time.
B movie was a bit earlier than that, 2007, I
Hunter.
believe.
Well, at least we're on the same page. B movie. What if
One
any
of
of
my-
these are your favorite movies? I'm gonna be pissed.
One of my all-time favorites. That's correct. 10 to 16.
Uh-huh.
I know Luke loved that question as he had to
I-
question number 31.
I had to
In
answer
the
that
realm
question
of
myself.
musicals, time for another one of your favorite questions. What is the name given to Donna's musical trio in the Mamma Mia movies? Ah, God.
Fantastic
Come on,
question.
guys. We are approaching 7 minutes. Once we hit the 2-minute mark, time will stop and we'll head into the speed round.
3, 2, 1. Time.
Ren.
Horny Sisters. I have no
Whoa.
Wow. Hunter.
I
See if
mean,
you
he's
can
more
top
creative
that.
than I am. I said the bombshells.
I don't know. But we were looking for Donna and the Dynamos. Next question in the realm of 2000s. Which actor stars in the films I Am Sam, Man on Fire, and War of the Worlds?
I'm writing.
3, 2, 1. Time.
Hunter.
Dakota Fanning.
Ren.
The less talented Fanning, Dakota Fanning.
Both with the correct answer. 11 to 17. Next question in the realm of Star Wars. What is the name of the Imperial officer who was the administrator of the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi? Another one of the most difficult, maybe the most difficult in the match, Luke.
Well, I certainly had no idea. And 3, 2, 1. Time.
Hunter.
Blank.
Ren.
Is that one Admiral Piet?
It's Empire.
Yeah, is one of my favorites, but we were looking for Admiral Jerjerrod.
Good for him.
Next question.
Good for the promotion.
In the realm of Marilyn Monroe. Monroe starred in what 1954 film, which is also where the famous picture of her skirt being blown up by the blast from a subway was shot? By approaching 5 minutes, Luke. Still
5
Hunter
minutes.
with a 6-point lead.
So one of my questions will make it in. That's good.
Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1. It's time.
Ren.
Some like it hot.
And Hunter.
The 7-year itch.
7-year itch was the correct answer. 11 to 18. Next question in the realm of Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're going to speed it up these last couple minutes.
Yeah.
Arnold starred in 3 Ivan Reitman's films. Name 2 of them.
Yeah. Do I get half credit if I get 1?
3, 2, 1.
Ren,
Time.
stop writing. Hunter.
Twins, I know. Jingle All the Way. Probably not.
Ren.
Twins and Kindergarten Teacher. I know Jingle All the Way is not one of his.
Oh, so close. We were looking for either junior, twins, or kindergarten cop.
Oh, why did I go with Teacher, dumbass?
Next question in the realm of Fast and Furious. Georgia, Turkey, Russia, Greece. In which of these countries does the Armadillo truck race take place in F9? Cinema, Luke. Cinema.
At its finest. That's the final chase. The big truck.
Final. Like I've seen this is like the only one I've seen, and
In 3, 2, 1. That's time.
Ren, hands. Ren. Ren. Ren.
Georgia. Sorry, I thought you were calling me to stop. Georgia.
And Hunter.
Well, 1 and 4, I guess. So I got Greece.
You're looking for Georgia. So Ren cuts the lead back down to 6. Next question in the
Really
realm of
Turkey at
James
first.
Stewart. In the realm of James Stewart. Who directed James Stewart in Anatomy of a Murder? Approaching 3 minutes. Almost 1 minute remaining, Luke. This is where it gets serious. Tensions heating up. Who will Ren maintain the belt, or will Hunter get it?
Hunter is sweating.
Maybe it's just his big forehead. No, that's so mean.
3,
So
2,
mean. Sorry.
1. That's
Hunter.
time.
Hunter. I'm so sorry. That was so mean of me.
Otto Preminger.
Ren.
Didn't have it.
Hunter gets the correct answer despite my insult. As we move on now to the realm of Terminator. Helena Bonham Carter, Jai Courtney, J.K. Simmons, Michael Shannon. Which of these actors have never starred in a Terminator movie? Approaching 2 minutes and 30 seconds almost. Tensions are heating up.
And so is my back. Because it is a hot day today. 2, 1. Time.
Ren.
Michael Shannon.
And Hunter.
I got the same thing. Michael Shannon.
Both the correct answer. 13 to 20. Last question. In the realm of DCEU, David Kane is the real name of what DCEU villain? This will be the last question before time runs out. And we've hit 2 minutes, so once this question is done being answered,
And
go ahead.
3, 2, 1. That's time.
Time. Ren. Let's go to Ren.
KG Beast? I have no clue.
And Hunter.
I didn't have time to cross or erase Michael Shannon. I wrote Boomerang.
We were looking for Black Manta. So that will end.
Is that his
this-
real? Okay.
That will end the round. Ren, the champion, down by a significant deficit of 7 points. Hunter with 20 as we head now to the speed round. Now, we will see after this round who will be either the new champion or if Ren will maintain his crown. Now, Hunter, as you were leading in the match, would you like to go first in the speed round or defer?
I'll defer.
So, Ren, are you clear on the rules of the speed round?
Yeah.
You have 2
I can
minutes.
say pass, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you get a question right, you get a point. If you get it
Yeah.
wrong, you lose a point. If you pass, the question will come back up at the. Nothing can be submitted after the end of 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Mhm.
Who stars alongside Amy Adams as Robert in Enchanted?
Patrick Dempsey.
The immortal Hulk Hogan stars as Thunderlips in what film in the Rocky franchise?
Rocky 3.
How many tales are there in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
Oh, never seen it, so pass.
What year saw the release of the only film in which Robert De Niro and Marlon Brando starred in together?
Pass.
What position does Ron play for the Gryffindor Quidditch team?
Defense.
How many movies are there in the Scary Movie franchise?
5.
What is the name of the alien race native to Pandora in Avatar?
Can you repeat? Because it cut out.
What is the name of the alien race native to Pandora in Avatar?
Navi. Navi.
What legendary filmmaker directed Charlie Wilson's War?
Pass.
Who portrayed Coach Paul Cohen in King Richard?
Tony Goldwyn.
What is the full name of Joaquin Phoenix's character in The Master?
Pass.
How many Pirates of the Caribbean movies does the Kraken appear in?
Pass.
What restaurant did Patrick Bateman repeatedly try to get reservations at in American Psycho?
Pass.
The journalists in Best Picture winner Spotlight are part of what newspaper?
Boston Globe.
What U.S. state does The Shining take place in?
Oh, pass.
Who plays a character known as Pizza Papa in the MCU?
Bruce Campbell.
Time's up.
Okay.
Hunter, are you clear on the rules of the speed round?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. Who stars alongside Amy Adams as Robert in Enchanted?
Pass.
The immortal Hulk Hogan stars as Thunderlips in what film in the Rocky franchise?
Pass.
How many tails are there in The Ballad of Buster Scruggs?
6.
What year saw the only film in which Robert De Niro and Marlon Brando starred in together?
2001.
What position does Ron play for the Gryffindor Quidditch team?
Pass.
How many movies are there in the Scary Movie franchise?
5.
What is the name of the alien race native to Pandora in Avatar?
The Na'vi.
What legendary filmmaker directed Charlie Wilson's War?
Legendary. Mike Nichols.
Who portrayed Coach Paul Cohen in King Richard?
John Bernthal.
What is the full name of Joaquin Phoenix's character in The Master?
Freddie Quill.
How many Pirates of the Caribbean movies does the Kraken appear in?
Pass.
What restaurant does Patrick Bateman repeatedly try to get reservations at in American Psycho?
Dorcia.
The journalists in Best Picture winner Spotlight are part of what newspaper?
Boston Globe.
What U.S. state does The Shining take place in?
Pass.
Who plays a character known as Pizza Papa in the MCU?
Bruce Campbell.
What is Paul's surname in Dune?
Atreides.
Which Jason Bourne movie was released in 2004?
Born Supremacy.
And that is time.
Okay.
All right, everyone. So at the end of the speed round, we have a cumulative winner at the end of the day. So hope everyone's ready. And your winner and the new film trivia class champion of the world once again, Hunter, the Calculator Friesen. And the final score is 29-19.
Ooh.
Hunter is once again on top. What a surprise. Hunter, your thoughts on this matchup, a different formatted matchup, a different matchup than you used to. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it was really, that Iron Man match, that was, you said it was fast. It was fast. I'm probably going to get asthma from all the eraser marks I have on here and all the dry erase marks. There that goes. So, but I guessed on a few and got them right, so there was a little bit of luck involved, but it was a lot of, you can't get 29 on just luck, so, it was a great match on my part. I was very happy to play with Ren again. It's, you always want to be challenged, and I think I hope it continues. This is a Brady-Peyton Manning matchup, where it's two GOATs just going at each other all the time. It's back and forth, so I'm really happy with this result. I'm looking forward to getting the belt back and hopefully keeping it for a long time again.
Luke, any thoughts from you? Any questions?
Hunter, you take the belt back overseas now. I suspect you'll be waiting for your challenger for quite some time. But what will you do in the meantime in your interim pause?
Well, we'll be waiting for the Duos Film Trivia Tournament to end. Me and Dave are waiting at the end of that one for whoever will face us there. We'll win that one, of course, and then we'll wait again to face somebody. So right now I'm in the waiting game. I'm just holding off till worthy challengers to come. And I wouldn't be surprised if the next person to come and face me again will be Ren in the duos in one way or another, or singles down the road. I would not be surprised at all. I'd very much welcome that.
All right, now let's get to Ren. Ren, what a journey for you it's been from your moments in the beginning of Season 2 till now, gaining that belt that you fought so hard to get. I know there are a lot of thoughts in your head right now. What do you have to say?
It's a game of accumulative luck, this. So the pressure is on for both of us, and he was the better man today, so sooner rather than later, I'll be sending over the belt, and sooner rather than later, he'll be sending it back to me, and we'll be doing this until the end of time, I feel.
And
Ren, as your as your former teammate, I still congratulate you on a well-fought match. And
Thank you.
you still have the duos match, so perhaps this will be
Yeah.
spurring you on even more to get that motivation. Meet Hunter sooner than you might in a singles match.
My determination is always on a high. It never goes down. It's always just a constant 100. So the fire is lit, but it isn't any more lit than it is by default because it's always at 100%. So me and Zach are ready to face Gall and Jacob. I've beaten Jacob. I've beaten Gall separately. Now it's just a matter of beating them at once.
For sure. And one last thing before we leave it off, as you can bring the belt back up to the screen. Anything you want to say with your final time, you will be with the Film Trivia Clash singles title on screen, because although you lost the belt to Hunter, although you're not the singles champ, you are one of the best players in the league, and you are one of the few players who can say you have been the singles champion.
I mean, Goldie will come back. She looks better here on my shoulder anyway, on my background anyway. So she'll be back. She combines very well with the gold on the Power Rangers, on the Infinity Gauntlet. So she'll be back. She knows where she belongs, and it's right here with me. So it's only a matter of time.
All right. That is Rank Geekness, everyone. Apologies about the loss, but hope to see you back in the future.
Thank you very much.
Luke, your immediate thoughts coming out of this one?
Well, this Iron Man match really lived up to the hype. Pure box office. I suspect we will be seeing another one sooner rather than later, as these are just a hell of a lot of fun. Constant momentum, no time for the competitors to take a break, and maybe that's something that played as a factor today. But as they both mentioned, I suspect we will not see these guys for the last time today, but it will be a while, certainly. So I'm just looking forward to what the league has on offer next.
So that will end it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for being in the live chat today. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you haven't already, if you're new to the League of Cinephiles, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned before, follow all the individuals in this match on their respective accounts, both on Instagram and on YouTube. Follow the Critic Circle on Instagram as well. Follow the League of Cinephiles on Instagram as well. We'll be back to you next week with another amazing Under the Lights matchup. And as always, Alex Helmer wishing you ciao.